guys. So this is what we expected, but I just wanted to very quickly get in and say maybe he goes for the Zed and plays a skill matchup in mid lane if they wanted more AD damage, but he's not going to do it. He's just going to take the very standard Vlad into the Yasuo. Good matchup for Caps. Top side is very favored towards XL. Kennen gets a little strong early advantage, but we can talk a little bit more about the nuances of the matchup in-game, but I'm sure Wonder's very...
And you have to feel, in my mind, with that matchup in the top lane, it might make more sense to go top. Get that Kennen ahead, get him in a position where he can apply pressure during the opening stages of the game. That's the man on your screen. Expect playing for LoL Esports, just to set the stakes, of course.
And G2 very quickly snowball, and that's the problem with G2. They're just so quick to punish. But look at what Kadril's doing right now. He's coming from behind Mickey. He's getting collapsed on.
All right, not too bad. Mickey's going to be able to dash away the Justice Punch. Not the most optimal level 1, but it's not terrible at the end of the day.
Kickers is throwing his way.
Take a look at the minimap. Jessica, oh, so much damage into Kasing! He almost gets taken out. Summon a flash. Forced to be used, but Jeskla with the Kleptos already got
proc all of his passive stacks to get that kill. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough, but now Jankos making his way towards the bot side.
Oh, look at that. There's the flash taunt. Jessica's able to escape with the flash in the arcane ship. Mickey's going to go down. First blood secured by Kadril. Repel up, drop down. Jankos manages to escape the Mystic Shot. Flashes away from any follow-up CC. And that tower dive is thwarted by XL. With the help of Jankos as well. Flash is available for special, already used. Windwall comes up to block the cocoon. That was beautifully done by Special, utilizing the full kit, but gold rather, because of the Klepto. Here comes Jankos and Mickey. No flashes available. Arcane Shift already used. Cocoon finds its target, and that looked all too easy. You remember all of that action earlier.
Sustained because it's not a unique passive. It is something that you can stack. Oh, we don't have time. We've got another fight.
No, you mentioned this already, Venice. We never get a chance with G2 Esports as Kasing is forced to dash away. He escapes with his life.
And if Jarvan is overextended, it's really easy to set up for a play. Speaking of setting up plays.
All right, Kedrill's going to go in. That's a great barrel. That's going to set up the damage on the Perks. Perks dashes over the wall, flashes back. Windwall by some time. His Special's trying to find one more hit. The Tornado picks up a kill onto Perks. Now XL Esports are going to 4-man stack inside G2's jungle. They decide to back away because Caps is coming in. Hemoplague's available to him, but XL find themselves a small gold lead over G2, but Jankos knows that flash was used by Special, so he's going to try set this one up. The Tornado comes out, and Jankos sinks the fangs in with the Venomous Bite. Just another flawless tower dive.
I just paid off.
Why, thank you. It has done a little bit, but take a look at this. It's a steal! After we're gloating about the priority, now the ultimate is going to get Mickey out to safety. Glacial Prison Fissure comes down. XL are taking the lead. They've got the mountain. They get themselves another kill.
And XL were not in a situation where they would lose any farm because they had time to push out bot and then rejoin the rest of rejoin Kadril rather. Oh, they certainly have, and that's where G2 is maintaining the goal. Caps on a 1v3.
All right, it's going to need to use that W to buy some time. Flash is available to him. There's the dash from the Proto Belt. The barrel comes out, and the Hemoplague heal manages to get a couple of oohs from Berlin. Wonder and Jankos, if a Cocoon and a Cataclysm connects, there's the possibility for damage. Wonder, I didn't see what interrupted him there. May have been
Zeal item, he's looking good. And so ultimately, both teams actually have pretty good scaling. So it's about who makes fewer mistakes.
Well, right now, Kedril made a small mistake. Had no ultimate available, did not interrupt the Rift Herald. So that means G2 get a reply tower in the mid lane because Jeskla and Kasing were able to take a tower the first of the game in the bottom lane. Perks fancies himself a miner because he's picked up 2 pickaxes. He's going farming. Another tower falls. So G2 Esports are in control of the situation. Expecting Wonder trading. I was waiting to see if ultimates got thrown down. But with G2 peeling from once the teleport completes, it will be available for cast. But G2 Esports do not fancy a shot at this one. They will concede the second dragon of the game in favor of vision control in the northern quadrant as well as a tower. So, you know, I think G2 will still be pretty content for the trade, but you can't deny the fact that a Mountain and an Infernal going over to Ken and Yasuo or Ezreal is a good... Well, they do indeed. Killer Instinct's available for Perks. If Special rather, get into trouble. Kadril's coming in from behind as here comes a hero's entrance. Hemoplague is thrown down, and now we're going to battle on multiple fronts. Mickey's jumping into Kasing in the backside. His Special is already blown up. Didn't get a chance to channel his ultimate. Expect with the Slicing Maelstrom is inside, looking for Perks with the help of Kadril. That's a 1-for-1. Now they turn their attention to Kasing. Jeskla gets caught by the Cocoon. Jankos manages to save Wonder's life. Jeskla gets taken up by a Venomous Bite, and Kasing will get sent packing blocking by Wonder's Jarvan. G2 Esports trade 1 for 4.
And what should have initially just been a pick for G2 ends up turning into a slew of kills, vision control, objectives across the board, and G2 do it once again. A small misplay.
Executing flawlessly in that skirmish in the top half of the map.
Yeah, I like the way he's been playing so far. I've been generally impressed with the Yankos. Now that is no E available on Jeskla.
No, not yet. Perks. Press R, press R, press R, presses R. Jumps onto Jeskla. There's a reply from Kissing. Knows the Fisher comes out. Stopwatch buys some time. Cadril goes golden as well. And I think this is problematic for Excel's jungler. Yankos once again picks up the kill. The true shot.
Kenna was in the bot lane, no teleport. G2 forced to play with the superior numbers. They found a pick. Jungler's dead, and now they're going to secure a Baron.
No smite available. Special needs to do something extremely special. Not going to be able to either. Very good zoning from Mickey and from Caps. Void missiles go out. Caps is chasing. Hemoplague will pop in a second. That's a killing spree. Here comes the flag drag dunk onto Kissing. Winds of War will deal a little bit of damage as Yankos' Cocoon will not find a target this time round. Wonder picks up his first kill of the game. 1, 0, and 4. And G2 Esports will use those empowered recalls. G2 very heavy favorites in this game. Volatile Spiderling goes out. Yankos gets the Cocoon as well. Sinks in the Fangs. Venomous by chasing down. Solo kill to Yankos! Easily picked up. But take a look at that. Runic Echoes, Oblivion Orb, as well as the Hourglass. That is a lot of AP damage. And Special just gets eaten alive.
He was at his strongest, very much. Meanwhile, Caps has now picked himself up the Death Cap and the Oblivion Orb, so he's going full damage, while Special is just trying to survive what is a very big blood board.
Now, for every fan of the playoff race, which we'll get to in a second, Wonder gets knocked up, stunned up, True Shot Barrage flies, manages to survive a lot longer than anticipated, but he does get taken down, which means the pressure is thwarted. Wonder could have flashed away from that. Yankos will repel up, drop down. Here comes the hero's entrance. Wind Wall will block the Cocoon. And somehow, while that was going on, Caps, with the help, Wonder, there's an assist in there, somehow manages to pick up another kill into Special.
Poor observers, too many people are dying and they can't keep up with it. So yeah, what we saw was Caps found a solo kill up in the top lane, but I think it was even in a 1 versus 3 as well. Wonder also died in mid because he overextended just a little bit. And now Caps getting collapsed upon.
So Wonder died a second time? No, he got an assist there. Nevertheless, this is another little replay.
Pressure.
There we go. Caps gets taken down in the top lane while Yankos and Perks take the inhibitor. It doesn't even matter that it is chaotic.
Still breaking into the base. So first we're going to see how Caps gets his kill. So he does have the empowered Q. Oh, so he...
My word.
That is what we call a one-shot. Even though he used 3 abilities, it was very little effort on his part. Then Mickey flash taunts, ignite, plus Perks. I don't even know if Perks was needed there. But Mickey will find another kill in towards the bot side. Their backs against the wall. There is very little that they can do. Unless they find some kind of miracle wombo combo, they're not going to turn this around.
Well, there's a wombo. It's not much of a combo, though, as everybody on Excel is split up and interrupted. The Hourglass, as well as a stopwatch bought some time. Wonder manages to get a dunk down and a drag out. Knocked up into the air. Perks is being dove on by Special. No Infinity Edge means not enough damage. Means Special does not have what is necessary to take down Perks. Wonder will run him down sooner or later with the help of Mickey stepping in as well. It ends up being 2 quick kills for G2 Esports. They did not need the Baron to push in, as you rightly called, Vedius. The Yankos, Caps, and Perks will continue to put pressure on the inhibitor turret. Mid is exposed, and they're going to set their sights on Nexus soon.
Yes, they certainly are. 2 members are down on the side of XL. They're also pretty long death timers. G2 are so far ahead, they're just going to walk their way towards the base.
Well, that's it. Nexus turret number 1 will fall shortly. Caps is stepping forward with that sanguine pool to buy some time. The tower does fall. The minions have been cleared out, and G2 are a little bit low. They've got to be cautious, turn their attention to this mid lane instead. There's not a lot of ultimates available. Perks takes a lot of damage on that Essence Flux and the Mystic Shock. Perks runs for his life, but he's run down by Expect. The turn and burn from G2 back into the mid lane. Caps escapes with 1 tower hit, almost taking him down. The barrel falls ever so short, and XL Esports pick up a few exit frags, but it is simply not enough to the base. It is still extremely impressive how well G2 can play these fights, even when it's messy, even when it's a little chaotic. It is still beautiful to watch. Expect throws down the Hourglass, and Caps is able to pick up the solo kill. Too big of a distraction. 9,000 gold deficit, 3 lanes of supers for a little while, and now G2 pushing on to the Nexus.
Yeah, they have their eyes set on securing another win. And here we are. Here comes the fight.
All right, Caps gets knocked back by the explosive cast. Special is drawing some pressure onto Yankos. Hourglass used. Kasing is already down, and there's a protoball dash forward by Caps. Perks is cleaning up on the backside, and yes, there's one supplementary kill for Exile, but it doesn't matter. G2 Esports take down Exile and confirm themselves a playoff spot.
Yankos was very upset when he died at the end there. There was smashing on the table, there was hands in face. I think he wasn't happy about his 5-1-3 scoreline being ruined. But at the end of the day, G2 walk away with a convincing victory.